Yo, what up, boys? It's your boy Shelby 24/7 here. Thanks for what we're doing today. Part 2 of the lawyer game. Phoenix Lawyer. Without further ado, I'm going to avoid this awkward silence. Let's get this straight into the gameplay. No, let's do this. Continuation of last part. Let's do this. Order in the court, please. My boy Will Powers, what's wrong with him? The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Alright, let's see what's going on. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your operation statement, please. The game will show the court date 2:30 p.m. on floor 15, the defendant. Mr. Will Powers killed the fellow actor Jack Hammer in the studio of one of the global studios. No, he didn't. It's possible. Impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to that fact. That's false. Because somebody could have put on the costume. I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution will make Collins first witness. Very well, I can call most family raised detective Gumshoe to the stand. Oh no, Gumshoe. Detective would like to briefly describe this case to the court. Yes, sir, I'll explain what the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? Here's the employee area. After did a run through of the action scenes during the morning here. Oh my god, you see that forklift? I drive those. Am I lying? This is the main gate to the studios. Pretty easy to drive a forklift, I'm not gonna lie. The security lady that works on the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day, yep. At the security station, there was a gate, you see? Yeah, I see that. Past those studios. Yeah. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there was only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. Defendant, Will Powers. And young woman, prior production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Damn. But somebody could have put on a suit, then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. After that, 1 p.m., the security lady out to the guard station. Now jump pad. 2 later that day, 5 p.m., the press direction staff kept the Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. I'm gonna say the rehearsal was cancelled because he was found dead, chest open. Time of death was 2:30 p.m. Memory speed was found lodged in the victim's chest. It was a murder weapon. Damn. That's the case in brief. Anyone would like to hear that again? Should I listen to the whole thing again? Nah, let's skip it. I think I can probably remember that again. The murder was a spear. Oh, medieval. There was spirit in the court records. Your Honor, in this case, quite simply, you ask one question. That question is, what did the security lady in the guard station see? Shoot. Let's call the security officer to the stand. Let's ask her some questions. This old lady. When does it declare her name? What's your name, huh? Aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Oh, nah. Your name, please. There no need to be need a marriage. Just call me Grandma. Your name, please. The jury has a bit of trouble getting the witness to say their names. Wendy Oldbag Deary. So when I was young and Oldbag, oh my god. Go again. Here we go again with this. Stop saying it out loud. Objection, I object to the witness talk to this. Probably on the stand. I'm just getting to the good part, dearie. Yeah, testimony, please. Station of the main gate on the new day, no matter correct. Yes, sir, I was. When you get the scene of the murder, someone would have passed by you. Your stuff, dearie. You may begin your testimony. You're one hell of an old bag day. Let's see, if I suspicious about this. The day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Correct? Running around through the morning, yep. I want some errands to run that morning, yep. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the stair station. I went to the main gate from then until 5 p.m. All the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Because I had a certain amount of one. Right at 2 p.m. Those Powers. Am I right there? Go to the studio. Yep. The defendant. Very well, let's begin. Yep. I already know how to prove the evidence. Look at this, gentlemen. Look at this. Play with the game. Yeah. Yeah, I can skip all this. Yeah. Look at this gentleman. This is Powers? This Powers? Get this straight, Oldbag. This Oldbag, you've been saying this and you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You're talking about this photo, man, in this photo, aren't you? Yes, I'm on my Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo now. How is that Powers? What is this exactly? The steel samurai defender of the old Tokyo. This Oldbag. You lied. This is the Mr. Power that you saw. Of course. Didn't your mom must teach you any sense, sonny? You know you'll play see that's Powers, right? No, they can't. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the steel samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is a steel samurai. Facts. I know that I was born yesterday. No one has court asked you of that, Miss Witness. Having trouble calling their Oldbag, apparently. However, you don't have proof that Miss Person's photo is Mr. What Powers, do you? Or, of course, I have proof. What? What's your proof? Even... That's old. The witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. Oh, that another everyone would be, doesn't know you should be ashamed of all of you. You want to show the photo to the... Yeah? You told me this isn't any good evidence, pal. I didn't give you a second look. Damn. All one. We'll have to hang manager's speech if she's good. Hear about your proof, then. What's your proof? I never say anything I don't mean you. That morning during the run-through of the action scene, I said I was trip and fall. Broke one of the props, it was a big mess. Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Look at the picture. You can see he's dragging the leg, see? Clear as day. That's how I knew his Powers happy. What? How do you have evidence of that happening? Though he sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may rest. No pressure. Ow. You see this? Proof this easily. I never say anything about that, I mean, I do. That morning during the run-through of the action scene was this. Was present at the run-through. Well, let's see, there was Powers, just everything, Boro Lammer, the evil boy, and... What exactly were you observing? Just observing? The assistant. Well, she was out moving backdrops. Let's see the run-through then. Press on the ash shoulder. Rap. Sure, he did in his own samurai spear. Samurai spear, the murder weapon. Luckily I was there with duct tape to fix it. This strikes me as some good detail. I better write this down in the core records. Break, what? Apparently he sprained his ankle pretty bad. How? Tell me how. No ankle really sprained. Not so bad. You can walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Nah. I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot, okay. Fair enough. Anyway, Your Honor, there is one thing that bothers me. Yes. Where is the steel samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. I'm looking though. Anyway, that's not important. But it's easy to samurai, yes. And it's clear that the person is the samurai who was ritual powers. Well, that's right. Are you sure, Your Honor? Legit. Possible. Hold it right there. We keep talking possibilities. We haven't agreed that it's photos showed Steel Samurai. No one order you can see with your will powers. But that's the point. Also wonder if someone else that got on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. I've considered that possibility also. What if it was the guard lady, Ona? Remove the doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Yes, twice. This Oldbag. Let me see. That before Hammer's dead with 30 be true, yes. This happened on the story before then with the dual powers. No one went there. If they had, I would have since seen them. So if no one else went to the studio, then it would have be this Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. How do you have evidence of that? Boom, photo 2 or photo 1. Hold on, boy, where's photo 1 at? mistake on the camera negate. First 41 correct?
Yes, sir.
Oh my god, Sonny. Whenever anyone passes here, it's not about taking a picture, right? And here I thought you didn't know you had to form a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway, it's also true that the computer in the car station records all security data.
Well, you know, if you wanted to wear the studio, we might have an opening. The very computer printed out this photo. On the back of the photo, printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo 2.
Wait, I don't mean it's taking it to be on October 15th, really, Sonny?
Shouldn't have to. The issue here is a bit, and then the word says photo 2. Photo 2? The computer only held data for one photo on the day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 was really the one only photo?
Oh, damn.
Brass, but the court may mean with Mr. Wright. That is what I want to ask a witness. And show that not one but 2 people were in the studio that day.
There's only one data for one of those photos. Who could have erased that data from the other photo?
Only someone with access to the security lady herself. Huh? Watch your mouth. Whip. I don't even know. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
Impossible. But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Yes, that's what it would seem to me.
Kinda want to explain this to the court. I understand these new fancy computer things, help.
Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Someone help you or you're, oh my god.
Or not. Something the matter, Miss Oldbag? Oh, that's right. I remember something.
Let me guess.
Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai? Well, yeah, I could put it that way.
Who is it?
Tell me, is he your testimony, please? Other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duty, I have one important job to do. I go through the photos, report on the security computer, and check them. I throw out any photo that are suspicious look, and you see.
Come think of it now, I remember throwing out the one the photo that day. What is it? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Look for it, honey. I only just remembered it. Right, anyway, Mr. Wright, please with any rough narration.
I'm expecting to see either Miss Maya.
What is this? Person. What is this person? Right after I finish the guard duty, I don't know what job to do. I go through the photos and record on the security computer, check them. I throw any photos that aren't special look and you see. I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Gotta press on that. Press on that. Ooh, so that wasn't that photo you erased.
A fanboy.
A fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me.
You get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where.
We was hanging about once there was that day.
You're lying. She's lying, boy.
Wait a second. Didn't you say no one else can get in? I left the main gate, no one else can get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes in the employee area.
The grate has been loose for a while.
It's outside, well, that's where they come in. They come in through the drain.
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and they're kids, children. What? Kids? So on the photo that you erased.
It was a boy, probably 2nd, 3rd grade. You're lying.
What?
She's lying.
No.
You're destroyed. You saw 2 people pass by the gate. I don't know where this studio that day. One with a steel samurai dragging his leg. It was a boy who looked to get in 2nd, 3rd grade. Well, yes, well, you see this type of there every day. You can't
stop him. Can't catch him. A boy in 2nd, 3rd. I assume it would be hard, if not possible, for anybody to wield the samurai spear.
Possible, I think that's quite heavy.
Right.
I didn't pay him much mind.
That's why I erased the data.
And like, what's going on? And the boy was there, but it makes him suspect. Yeah, they're already trying to suspect him.
Hold up. I'll take a 5-minute recess.
Recess. What the that's like prosecution concerning new information.
No, forget it.
Find information this time.
You got you, boy. Authority 11 a.m. District Court. Defendant. Lobby number 3. Mr. Bowers. Yes, sir. Tell me straight. Were you really in the dressing room? You didn't go to the studio. I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest. So who was still samurai in the security photo?
Should I know?
Still samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. I knew when I walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of yourself. I couldn't imagine anyone wanted to steal samurai costume.
So where does it leave me?
Doesn't look good, you know.
The subject now. Heck.
Dude. I'm...
Attorneys involved really have done this.
Right, and it'll take so long. Shoot. No, we can get another date.
I'm affected the wrong person. Finally satisfied. You don't sound very optimistic.
Sir, I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Yeah, it's time. Okay, let's go.
What does that mean? You don't sound like that. Too bad, Mr.
Wolverine. Yay. You present the prosecutor's thoughts on the matter.
Prosecutor's thoughts are simple.
Nothing has changed. The other person went to the studio was a boy roughly 10 years of age. We do have may have not
Maybe hard evidence.
There's still no committed that guy this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
And this disagrees with the prosecutor's claim. There's another person who could have committed the crime.
Yes, sir, there is.
Very interesting. The theory I have in mind, however, you find this court is not look kindly, accusing the innocent.
Someone who is obviously innocent, you may be penalized.
Great.
This case weren't high enough. With this person in this power that could have committed the murder. Obviously. Security lady.
The security lady.
Dragging her light in this picture.
Means whoever wasn't soon knew about that morning injury.
Because they have been watching the action scene through.
One person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about the injury.
Secure the old bag.
What a whimper.
It was you, old lady.
Order, order.
Here's this true old bag.
Old bag, and that's Miss Old Bag to you.
It's old sitting on the ground alone at the main gate.
She was by herself. In other words, she had no alibi.
She would have briefly left the post to steal the samurai costume. Left at the studio on the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the struggle wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor.
She knew the camera at the game would take a picture of her.
She was in the costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Bowers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright. Oh, yeah, right there.
Sherlock Holmes' second baby.
Oh, hell no.
Todd, isn't this the part where Edgeworthy bounces?
They should jump on the action some.
No damning evidence. Oh, Mr. Edgeworth. Does the prosecutor should have an opinion on this matter?
Which has no meaning in the objection at this time.
What? That's supposed to mean?
See, all thing I did is I didn't. I just sit there, do something.
It's my movement, I'm trying to take this whole way.
What should I do? Press further, obviously. Sure.
Yes, sure. What? Why would I do something so horrible to the poor Hammer?
I forget that Miss Powers has a clear motive too.
Indeed.
I didn't went back to the suspects.
No hard feelings, I hope. I could have made it. Oh, the person went to the studio. The boy, the one whose photo I erased.
He's only grade school. Oh, as you said, second or third grade was it?
What's the matter?
When I was that age, I could have ended my old man in 10 seconds tops.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright. Boy, not the killer.
Maybe so sure. Words be nice to mean kids your elders day.
Proof? Indeed. Now let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. Your proof that shows the boy. I'm not done this killing.
Obviously this, Brad. Look at this.
Scene of the murder, as we all know, Studio 1.
I really need a card dance at Studio 1.
How could a boy with no formal relation to the studio have a key card?
I see. What are the witness commanded this?
Windbag, speechless, getting on the reverse. Very well.
This court will now suspend the precision of the current trial for today. Mr. Edwards, please find out more about your witness, Mr. Wendy. What's your name?
The Oldbag, Your Honor.
The prosecutor will further into the Oldbag before we continue.
That is all. Court is adjourned. Nice.
Go. What is second? I'm not going to sit there and run up barking up on the wrong tree.
I'm talking. Oh my goodness.
I wanted the part 2 was gonna end.
Brad said the Windbag wants to talk.
Then what is all this about?
Have you admitted something for your testimony?
Actually, you must know. There's something I was told not to talk about.
Talk about him.
By whom? You mean it wasn't that you told her not to talk?
That's the way. See.
Mm-hmm. Dun.
Oh, so you want me to think why something?
Or some other people at the studio on the day of the murder. They said that had nothing to do with it, you see?
They told me just to pretend they didn't studio that day. But if you're going to be accusing me, I'm not letting him get away scot-free. Yapping.
Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now? You've been listening.
You told me to show my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
You're right. Your cross-examination now.
That means the second statement, like what the heck? All that people at the studio on that day of the murder are lying. Or something.
Who were these people?
The director and the producer, for starters.
The director should have known something was fishy. How could they have done one through of their action scene without a director?
Of course.
So I'm surprised no one asked about it.
Where were these people at? But there wasn't a play area.
I'm wondering to run through between the production around lunchtime and the meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There was a Studio 2? Look at the guide map.
Here it is. You go through the gate and you get path where the monkeys had fallen over.
Mr. Wright, would you like to continue? I think I already asked all the question, but
Nothing else, to be honest.
I take a break. And there were others in Love Studio language of the day.
And the president had some big wigs while president.
They always stand here. They have not been questioned.
Well, that doesn't bother the career on the defendant, Miss Powers.
Was that not just the defense point? Prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and about the other people that we have just been told of.
I understand, Your Honor. Since today's prosecution, the myth of our trial was Miss Powers.
Is all the court adjourned.
Let's go! Part 2 complete. Nice. Part 2 done, Mr. Gentleman. That's very good. The writing at 1:05 p.m. Let's record Defendant Lobby number 3.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright.
I'm going to ask you to defend me. You're welcome, my son.
That's really nothing. Where should I?
You're going down to the studios to do more investigation.
Find out more about the director and the producer.
Turn up in the next trial, the witnesses for certain. What my chance to get material for the cross-examination?
So now can we figure out what was Steel Summer Gumshoe?
There really have been no Windbag. What do you think, Mr. Powers? I think it was her, really. Do I, Nick? Oh, look, I was my mind back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit. They could pressure up Miss Powers.
Poor old Oldbag, I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points in there without my accusation. Let's get down to the studios.
Right, Oldbag, back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Guys.
Wolverine, Deadpool. Watch it now. If we continue, part 2. If we continue, gentlemen.
Let's go. Nice. Let's end the part 2, gentlemen. Make sure you guys come back on real deal good stuff. Do your gameplay. Good day, guys. Peace out. Without further ado, the picture now. Good day. Bye. W part 2. Let's go.